Can you hear me?
Hmm?
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
So, are we inside Nick's brain then, and we're
There.
exploring Kellogg's memories?
This is the earliest
freaking
intact
nuts.
memory I can find.
Okay, Amari. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hold on, we have to click on things.
The goddamn radio.
Remember, you
Dad
are
was either
experiencing
drunk
these memories
or
as
not
Kellogg.
around.
This may
I
prove
guess he must have run with
disorienting
one of the
at
raider
first.
gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Trying to sleep.
Wow, he's mad.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What you doing, kid? Reading some Grognak?
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Man, this is gonna get for real.
People always
intense,
hoping
I
for
think.
something better.
Like,
They usually end
yeah.
up with something worse.
okay, you can do your thing. I'm done clicking on things. Were this
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Jesus Christ, Mom of the Year
There
right there.
appears to be
Depending on
another
your
intact
perspective, that's
memory
either
close to you
sarcastic
in
or
temporal
absolutely
sequence.
true.
There.
I imagine from
Try
the
that
perspective of Kellogg, she is actually Mom of the Year. I mean, if you're a kid and your mom gives you a gun at, what, like 10? That's pretty rad. But from anyone else's perspective, that's a pretty horrible thing she just did, I suppose.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
I'm going to click on you.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Don't
We
know
don't know
what
anybody
you
here.
got
And now
till
with
it's
the baby?
gone.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Come on, Sarah, you've got to
Maybe.
give it a Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's
Kellogg's
okay.
a family man, huh? Who'd have thunk it?
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay. Hey, when are you gonna give the baby a gun, Kellogg? Get them while they're young, I guess. That's what the NRA says. I don't think so. Hi.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Oh, you said the fuck word. Now this video
Just
isn't
so
gonna
you
be
know,
advertiser friendly.
They died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh snap! They killed your family, didn't they? I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. What are
I
you
found
doing?
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay, if you say so. One thing about this place, you can't sprint, which annoys me. There's no music, and you have to go through everything. You don't have to click on everything, but I just want to. Hi, lady.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
I think that's a requirement for towns in
always
America.
a job
It
for
has to
someone
have
like
a
me.
bar.
Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Sit down.
Suit
Well.
yourself.
Hi, me.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
I swear, your life, Kellogg, is like a Monster Ballad song.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
That seems a little dark, hiring a hitman to take out an entire family. Why can't you do that shit yourself? I don't know. I'm sure there's some politics involved or something.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to
Hi,
meet.
Kellogg.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Yeah, fuck the world. Hi, Synth.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Oh god, its eyes are still moving.
But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. You still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Ew, nasty.
So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured They were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Okay, that was dope. You even held your cigarette the entire time, somehow.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer.
Damn, and
One
the
of these
pose
has
at
got
the
to
end?
tell us
I mean,
something.
come on.
We're
Can't...
running out of brain
Oh.
here.
We're running out of brain. Oh, snap.
Ah, there's one
Save
that
some
looks
for me,
mostly
I'm
intact.
starving.
Connecting now.
Oh, this is familiar.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
What's the matter,
Pod
Kellogg?
C6.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Hi, nerd.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Hi, cryopod guy.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Overboss.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out.
Ha!
At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Got that right, buddy.
If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
I'm on their asses, motherfucker. Hi, hubby.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
I guess. Whatever helps you sleep at night, huh? Mr. Kellogg. Can you put the gun away? Entirely not necessary right now. Okay, we have definitely seen this part, though. From
This
the
is the
very
one.
beginning of the game.
Here.
Open it.
Is it over?
Almost. Everything's going to be
Are we
fine.
okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Well, that was a bummer. Having to do that all over again. Hey, kid.
Is that
Read some
your
Grognak?
son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
These are some nerd-ass comic books. What are you reading this for, kid?
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
How do you feel about yourself right now?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Who the heck is the old man? What's this radio all about? Is there anything else to click? Nah, I ran out of stuff. Fan? No, nothing. Nothing there. Seriously, who's giving you these comic books? Oh, hello.
It's okay.
You?
What? The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Get this kid some real comic books, man. Not on this science shit. Give him some Grognak. Give him some, where the Invincibles? Is that what it is? I don't know. The one with the silver shroud.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the heck?
Bye.
Telemotherfucking portation.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, get me out of here. I'm sick of being a disembodied voice in somebody else's head. Hello? What just happened? I'm angry.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Angry!
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Are you?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, But it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Okay, well, I saw Kellogg's live.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
How is this relevant?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
Oh, yeah, he mentioned some Brian Virgil guy.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
I'll find him.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I had some tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D.
Yeah, right after I get
sure you find a way to get
superpowers.
through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, well, I wonder how old Nikki's hanging in there after all that. I'm pretty tripped out, I won't lie. I'm kind of freaking out, man. How are you doing, Nikki Valentine?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You son of a bitch, Kellogg.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Kellogg is in your brain, dude.
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
No, we're hanging out with Kiri for the time being. Plus, you're a risk, man.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Alright, I'll hit you up later, brosif. But yes, we're hanging out with Kiri. Holy shit, man, that
Sounds
was
like
long.
Ellie needs to talk to us.
What?
We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Oh god, yeah, we're gonna hang out with you for the whole Far Harbor thing, like the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but for a long time. Anyway, wow. A lot of talking in that episode. I hope you enjoyed your popcorn. I guess we're off to the glowing sea next episode, huh? Should be fun if you like radiation and superpowers, and rad scorpions and death claws and all manner of evil beasties that will kill you just for looking at them funny. Anyway, I'll see you then. Bye.